Oysters are shelled, raw aquatic shellfish that belong to the genus Oyster. They are commonly consumed worldwide, especially in regions like the United States, United Kingdom, and China. Oysters are rich in a variety of nutrients, including protein, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants.
All right, y'all. So this is my very first time shucking oysters. I love, love, love oysters on the half shell. And I just decided, you know what? Why not? I purchased this apparatus for myself. And yes, this was actually made to shuck oysters because I wanted to make sure that I didn't hurt myself. And after I received the apparatus in the mail, I felt fully confident. So I only purchased 7. I'll be honest, I put the ice on the tray, ice out of the refrigerator, as you can see there. And I'll be honest, what my goal was to have all 7 oysters shucked before the ice melted. Like, I honestly thought it would take me that long. And I was so pleasantly surprised to see that it didn't take me that long at all. And what I'm going to show you all was that, I don't know, in my mind, I always thought that the oyster opened up on like the flattest side. I'm going to show you a couple of oysters like this one. You can see where, look how easily I opened the first one, y'all. You can see where I have the knife inserted. There's a hump there. The opposite side of the oyster is flat. And I, for some reason, always just imagined opening it, or that it would open from the flat side. Instead, what I found is that in most cases, at least with these 7, I opened them up from the opposite side. I turned it to the side that has the hump and inserted my knife there. And that's where it made it easier for me to pop open. Y'all see that? I got the first one done already. I changed the angle on the camera because I was trying to have y'all on the other side so you wouldn't see all those cords and such. But you couldn't see the way I was positioning myself to make myself comfortable. The camera could not see. I was not in view. So that's why I had to turn the entire camera around. Okay, but I'm showing you, like on this oyster, for example, you see it's almost like it has a mouth on the side with the hump, y'all. I can't wait to go back and get a full dozen. But that's what this little wooden thing does. It allows me to like press my hand down on something that lifts the oyster up instead of trying to do it flat against the counter. And you just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle and pry. Once you know you have it in the hole, all you have to do is just gently, gently pry it open. You don't want to be rough with it. You can't be rough because then you potentially break the shell and then you'd have shards of shell all inside the oyster. But once you find that crack, it's just about twisting that knife like you see me doing now, just ever so gently, and that oyster. It's just a matter of finding the correct spot. There may even be more than one point of entry available, but it's about finding the point of entry with the least resistance. It's about finding the point of entry with not only the least resistance, but that is going to allow you access to the entire inside of the oyster once you enter that particular entry. God made us all. God made us. God made things. God is the creator of the heavens and the earth. And I am always amazed at the similarity between and amongst all of God's creation. Now here comes the flat side, although we started from the back, the fat side. So as you can see, I'm still testing my theory here. I start out by trying to enter in from the large part, the fat part of the oyster. And although there was an apparent spot in which I could enter, each time I just decided to see if there was some way to enter from the very flat side, like you just saw me attempt there. And once again, trying from the flat side was unsuccessful. I go back to that initial point of entry that I started at, and just like magic, she pried right open. Beautiful, beautiful oyster. OMG. I just sat here and shook my own oysters, y'all. OMG. I just shook my own oysters and I'm about to go in. I'm so proud of myself. And babe, when I say I can handle any kind of food, I mean just that. Oh, yes. Ooh, wee. Now I got you back on the right side, honey, when you just observing the aesthetics, but I had to put you on the work side. So this is the order in which I like to do. This is so weird because this is like the plastic that was with the lid, and you would think that they would have printed that on their label, but they didn't. I mean, on their bottle. But this is some good horseradish. I love a good spicy horseradish. Oh my God, y'all. Let me find out. I'm shucking oysters in my house. Let me find out that's what I'm doing. So I never go to another seafood restaurant and have to order oysters on half shell again. I cannot believe it, y'all. So I like to put my horseradish on there first. And I got the Louisiana and the Pete's out here, so I don't have to tussle with y'all about which hot sauce is best. You know, I'm from Louisiana, but even before I moved to Texas, I had already developed a love for Texas Pete because my job, my employer, ooh, that's a little too much, the cafeteria at my employer's office, they kept Texas Pete on the table for some weird reason. I don't know if their food supply company was out of Texas or what, but that's the first place I ever had Texas Pete. And I like it because it's a little thicker. This is cocktail. It's a little thicker than Louisiana and it's not as vinegary. So I'll eat Louisiana. Definitely, I'm not a Tabasco sauce girl at all. Because I eat hot sauce for flavor and heat, not just heat. It has to have flavor to it. So we put a dollop of all that goodness on it, honey. It's like we're making a Bloody Mary, kind of, sort of. And then we're gonna go in with our lemon. A little bit goes a long way. Oh, there she is, y'all. There she is. Louis. I'm so proud of myself. And I learned something. Oh my God. All right, y'all. It is Sunday, December the 10th, and I think maybe I'm on like day 6 of Keisha's Chronicles, but trust me. Yes, y'all. This was recorded like almost a week ago, so it's just the editing takes me a while, but I'm working on it. The faster I can learn to edit, the quicker I can get the videos out, but the work is going on. I believe I'm gonna keep chugging along. And so I just wanted to come and give you all a toast. Thank you for each and every one of you who have watched my videos and continue to watch my videos. God bless you. I love you, and I wish you much peace and prosperity, individually as well as collectively, with your family and your friends this holiday season and beyond. Cheers. Now y'all know now that I've learned to open these oysters, honey, when I pull that good grill and that smoker out. Whew. I know it's gonna be a whole lot of oyster Rockefellers going on. Be a lot of oyster Rockefellers going on, a lot of Parmesan, bacon, and jalapenos going on. I'm not just excited that I open these, I'm excited because I figured out how to open them. And I thought they were always on one particular portion of the shell, like the opening, where I expected it to always be. It's not. But it's not just hot without flavor. It says thick and creamy. Y'all, this has absolutely made my night. All that wrestling I did with that pie, baby, it's out the door. I could care less. Because this right here, look at Christmas. Look at Christmas, y'all. This is Christmas. Oysters are just so exotic to me. I mean, not for the reason people talk about. I'm sure it might be an aphrodisiac. I've only really eaten them with, I was about to say one person, but 2 people. But they're just exotic on their own. This is just fine dining no matter what.
Oysters are bivalve shellfish that belong to the family Astridae. They are typically found in coastal waters, where they live attached to rocks or sandy beaches. Oysters are popular both as a delicacy and as a food source for seafood, and they are often used in various dishes, such as oyster shells, oyster crackers, and oyster sauce. They are also used in the production of various beverages, such as beer and wine,